With us every Friday at 6 o'clock with another story about us, the people and places right here at home.
And Walt, there is a man in Brookhaven about to break a world's record in a week or so. So what's this all about?
Well, I think the is of it is he will soon have played the most rounds of golf while walking in a year. But the what's it all about, that's an entirely different story. The usual progression in storytelling is start at the beginning and work your way toward the end. However, the accomplishment Yancey Methvin of Brookhaven has made this year may be pieced out better going from what he is attempting.
I'm breaking the world's record for rounds of golf played in a single year of walking.
And then going back to how he got started. Now, the current world's record is 878 rounds of golf in a year, by the way, but Yancey wants to top that and end up with 911. And he picked the number 911 because it is significant to him as a veteran.
What was the date that really set my generation of veterans on this course that we're on now that's led to this was September 11th.
Yancey didn't hit the links with breaking the record in mind, but discovered when he was on the golf course, he finally got some peace of mind.
Man, I felt better out on the golf course than just about anywhere else. I was relaxed. I didn't have my mind on a lot of the things that had been bothering me. Golf apparently is very good mentally, as frustrating as the sport is, very good mentally for PTSD, stress-related symptoms, and recovery from some of the injuries that soldiers receive during their time in service.
And in the course of playing, Yancey joined the VGA, the Veterans Golf Association. And one other number Yancey discovered is 22, the number of veterans who commit suicide every day.
In the course of us sitting here doing this interview, statistically speaking, and chances are there will be a veteran that commits suicide. Since the inception of the VGA in 2014, they've grown from a small group of veterans to 7,000, and we've lost 0 of those players to suicide.
So Yancey puts 2 and 2 together. Obviously, golfing, or an activity like it, helps veterans with PTSD or other people with stress to somehow get through it more successfully. So he wants to break a world's record playing golf to bring attention to, as he puts it, the back-end cost of a war, with the idea of making us more aware of the problem and making vets more aware that a diversion like golf helped him and may help them.
Boy, that's a good story.
Well, thank you. He's a good guy, too.
Sounds like it, yes.
Just as an aside, do you have any idea how much you walk playing 800 rounds of golf?
That's a lot of walking.
He has walked over 4,000 miles this year. Not from one place to the other, but over 18 holes of golf.
Right. Wow. All right.
Needless to say, he knows the course. And his game's improved immensely.
Well, he looks like he has a pretty good putt there.
Looks like he has a pretty good swing.
The best one. I didn't have my camera rolling.
Yeah.
He just kind of walked up on the green, knocked it in. Did you get that?
Yeah. All right.